Later, you know, we're about to talk entertainment, and it's very exciting today because we have a special guest, Lagos. By the way, you're listening to Smooth 98.1, and this is Smooth Breakfast with Folu.
And with Valentine, welcome officially into the Grapevine and welcoming someone who is no stranger to the Smooth Studios, definitely no stranger to the Grapevine. We've got Ruby in the studio. Gang, how you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi,
Just
Ruby!
looking lovely, lovely. Welcome, welcome. Always excited to have you here. Always absolute pleasure. Because Ruby was here earlier. She was not playing
I'm
the
telling
sound. She was
you,
like,
man.
you know, it's your morning traffic. So I was done us
Do
like
you know
that.
there was,
Depends on where you're coming
I
from.
was coming from Bagada.
Also, yeah, there was.
Yeah.
If you
Normally, at
left
least
early, that's fine.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Yeah,
Left early.
yeah.
I did. I left
Did you-
before 6.
did you-
Before 6.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
So that's
wow.
something.
been here. Ruby's been here with us. She just opened up the office with
Did you
us.
have
Did you
moments where you wished you
Did
could
you?
slow down?
Yes. I was like,
Hi. Also, James Silas is joining us today.
Yeah.
James, morning. How you
Good
doing?
morning.
It's your Superman blue this morning.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's
You're
good, it's
trying.
good.
Oh,
His
that
chest
was-
just puffed up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Superman.
In his mind, though, that was the only
No,
cloth he
actually,
found.
I think that's the next thing I'm going to put. I
Yeah.
didn't look at it.
Yes, you didn't
perspective
realize it.
before, so now, yes.
I'm glad I can help you figure it in that direction. Lagos,
you.
we love having you with us, so please join the conversation. We are streaming live on YouTube, so hello to everyone out there watching the live stream. Go to youtube.com/smooth at 981 FM Lagos. Of course, send us your messages to our WhatsApp number as well. It is
0809-444-0981. And use that
yeah.
hashtag. Yes, the hashtag on Twitter, Grapevine981.
So our first thing we're doing this morning is we have Ruby in the studios. We've got a couple of songs that have come out from her. So I want to ask Ruby, so what's going on at the moment with you, just before we listen to your music?
I mean, so far since March, I've been putting on events.
Yes.
You know, for me, I'm first and foremost a performing artist, and I was always frustrated that I would go to a show and Max have 2 songs to do, and I wanted a place where I could come and do my thing and also have my artist friends do my thing. So for me, it was about creating a platform for myself and other artists. But you know, being the alternative music space, there aren't so many platforms, and for me, it's also trying to be part of pushing that movement forward. So that's what I've been doing since March, and over the past few months, it's been something going on almost every weekend. Tiring, but I love it.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Okay, so let's listen to a song we call Crushing, and when we can report myself on air as well. So keep listening for exactly what I did wrong again.
Maybe it's how you pay your tree. Maybe it's how you cool your head. Oh my baby, me I don't know, but I'm crushing over you, crushing over you, crushing over you. It's just a little crush around your eye. I swear my blood will rush.
Ooh, it is when that crush shows up. Ruby Gyang is a new one out from her called Crushing.
Yes.
Ruby, why Crushing?
What, no matter your age, you know, there's always somebody that you see that will just, you know, mess with your equilibrium.
So you think you're a
You
cool,
know, you
cool
think you're a
girl or
cool,
boy?
you know, strong black female,
Yeah.
and you see someone, and you know what, your crushes are very active in our lives when we're in primary school, secondary school, but as an adult, not so much.
What happens to it
You
then?
know, I don't know how. I think we just want to be gangster, and this one is just saying, listen, no, I've seen this guy, I like him, I'm crushing, and you know, and I want to tell you about it. That's really what it's about.
I feel people get less outspoken
As
about
they grow,
their crush as they grow older.
Maybe fear of rejection or whatever, what my friends think, you know, whatever. But
Maybe we could play the songs for them.
yes,
James, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I mean, the story is just very relatable. Everybody at one point or the other, even somebody somewhere that you know how many people's Instagram pages that we stalk. Oh, look at that!
No, you.
I did. So I mean, that's how it pretty much works. So, but generally, away from the actual the message behind the song, where I actually had my little criticism is with the vocal range. I felt like let me accuse you. Were you struggling with the vocals there in terms of both the delivery itself. I just felt like you were singing from the top of your throat, not
So in voice, there's different voices. There's
Yes.
a head voice, there's a mix, there's a chest.
good, great.
I sang in my head voice.
Aha.
Mm.
Aha.
And
So maybe that's
so
why
you
because
didn't
I
like
kept
the head. You
yeah,
didn't like the head
guy
voice.
for saying if this
You're like,
thing
where's
goes
the
on,
chest?
yeah, what's going on? Like so I just said, were you playing safe? So and the same thing applies to the next song we're gonna play. I mean,
Yeah.
I was just like, we're just being safe. I've heard your Good Man. I heard Good Man. I've heard a couple of other songs
Yeah.
from you, and then I just heard this one was you playing safe. I said, what's going on? Ruby, sing now.
I feel like you like belters,
Yes.
which is what I've done in the past. Then
Yes.
that's what you're into. But then I'm looking at myself and I'm saying, like, as a singer, I want to be able to express myself in the various ranges of my singing.
Yes.
You know, so it's like playing the guitar and saying, "Oh, I'll just play it."
Yes. Yes.
So I want to play on the whole.
On the whole
So
stretch.
for me, 2 songs, I purposely decided that I wanted to sing more.
So because
And in my head
I
voice,
I just wanted to be sure that I wasn't you know
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I knew what I was saying.
But is that you trying out something new?
Absolutely, because if you're not careful, you just stick to your comfort zone. Power singing is easy for me; it's nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
You know, but for something like this, it's different. It's something I usually don't do.
Oh.
You know, so.
This actually took me back. It sounds and I wish on all the rainbows.
Yes, yes,
It's got
yes.
such an old school feel to it. So I thought that was was that deliberate?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm an old soul, so everything I do kind of has like that too.
Just checking, just checking. Like also we got more coming in from Ruby this morning. Ruby Gyang is in the studio, so do feel free to send us your messages. We've already got a few messages coming in and we'll get to them in a second. Here's this next one. Ruby, how do we pronounce this song?
Har ABADA. That means till of time in Hausa. Har ABADA.
That's right. These toasting lyrics.
Har ABADA, till the end of time. So I can say, how do you say I love you in Hausa?
Inasoki.
Ina
Sonki.
sonki.
Yeah, that's what I said.
ABADA.
No, what you
It
say?
doesn't go well though?
Because
Ruby, just
This
Wait,
language.
leave
that
no,
guy. Leave the guy. Leave the
We're
guy.
going
leave
to
the guy.
continue after. Let's listen
the
to
guy.
this song. She can teach you during this break. We'll be back. Here's a song, Har ABADA, from Ruby Gyang. So how would you say this thing that Valentine wants to say?
Really, really.
Well, you say because you say I love you. Oh, I love. If you say that, you're saying I love you till the end of time, which is okay. I'm a zan soki har abada. So that's better. Zan soki soki har abada. So I will love you till the end of
Let's
time.
write this thing down. That's why you're
No,
not nodding your head.
No, I'm Zonsoki.
Har
Har
abada.
ABADA. Ooh, okay.
Make sure you say it like that because you got.
Hey,
I didn't say
like
it
that.
don't beat
You
you.
have said, "Oh, you look ugly forever." Excuse me.
I love his
Har
vibe.
ABADA.
To the
Come back. All right, that's Ruby Gyang with Har ABADA. Well,
Har abada.
Har ABADA.
Har
Sorry,
ABADA.
Har ABADA is different. It's like
That's
Someone spells it
Yeah.
agbada.
Yeah,
I was so
yeah,
mad. I was
like-
like, seriously.
you know Yoruba people are just
Yeah.
disrespectful sometimes.
It's agbada.
Okay, so talk to us about this track.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I'm from the northern part of Nigeria. I'm not Hausa, but in the north, the lingua franca is Hausa because that's it's most popular language. So, in order to connect with my audience, I said, you know what, I'm going to give them a Hausa song, like full on. So I reached out to, I featured on this song a rapper named Kings and another called Classic, who are like the biggest northern artists. And I was like, Kings, I want a Hausa song. Say, I got you. He wrote it for me. And so this is it. So also not just to connect with my home audience, but also to show here, because here you have, you know, mostly a lot of
You've got a lot of
Yoruba music,
yeah.
you know, but we also have a lot of northerners here. But say, you know,
Absolutely.
I'm bringing something here.
This song. And you can always tell when you go into a space and there is a northern song and then
Yes.
suddenly everyone erupts. You're like, where have you been? I didn't know you was here, bro. Is that you? Oh,
Yes,
cool,
exactly.
cool. And we like that. We like diversity. So messages coming in. Pius from Alaba says, wow, Oya dances in the studio. Dancing now. My Ruby, yay. Tell her Pius from Alaba is a fan and a serious crush. And he goes, please, Folu, Folu, just tell Ruby I'm crushing many
Pius,
digital
I
roses.
dedicate that song to you.
Oh.
For you.
So Pius, you read
Yes.
a message personally.
Ugo from VI says, Uncle James, calm down. This song is soft and sweet.
See, I love my smooth F1 fam. Don't be out here talking stuff.
No, you're a smooth FM baby.
Yes.
We've got this one who's in it from
Rume.
Rume Omoji Tuko, who's actually a sound engineer. So Rume, yeah, I did see that earlier message. He says that head voice was perfect for that song.
Awesome.
Oh,
Hater.
and Mr. Ritzy-
No.
Mr. Ritty, one of our analysts on Freshly Pressed, Mr. Ritty says, Ruby, #1 fan here. Talking of crushes, want to declare Ruby as my crush. Please play my favorite so dance so I can rock in my car.
Mr. Ritzy one, these no request show. Come
Yes.
on, behave yourself.
Number
Just
two.
trying to sneak it in.
I'm going to expose you with all your many crushes.
And I'll tell Johnny Drew.
I'm-
That's one. I said it.
Johnny came in here, Mr. Ritzy lost her mind.
You know what? I don't blame her. Johnny's incredible.
Oh, by the way, this is the first hearing, yeah? This is the world premiere of the song.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So
Yes,
Lagos,
it
this
is.
song is not out. You're hearing
It's
it here
not, it's
first.
coming out tomorrow.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
We have to take a break though.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we do. When we come back from the break, we'll give you more information, of course, about O Live that is happening this weekend. Ruby Gyang and friends just give.
Did you? The highway code has rules.
Oh, Eddie Isaacs, cool.
Did you know
That's
that
Eric's
persons
brother.
reversing
Yeah.
on the road are
Oh,
liable
okay.
for any
So super talented, that kid.
which they might also
So talent. All you talented people, I'm just going to come and start sucking your blood. Just donate small pints, just half pint here, half pint there.
And CK produced both songs or
No, one.
what's it
So
called?
Reynald produced first song.
Okay.
Okay,
Reynald and Emma actually, and then
Okay.
ABADA.
The classic you
Yes.
featured, is this same as the producer?
No.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
rapper.
Classic is a rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
ABADA.
And he's not doing bad at all.
We need to have like Hausa lesson classes on Lagos radio, I swear.
Man, that's
Because
Hausa
Lagosians are
language
surprisingly-
is so sexy.
Yeah, Mumsy speaks Hausa and Fulani.
For real?
Mumsy is a polyglot in Nigerian languages. It's a bit stressful for me. Because I'm like,
Incredible.
I'm thinking
Yeah, so she
women
speaks
are
dialects
better with
of-
languages.
Yeah, no
of
communication.
different
Yeah.
things. So, but she's a doctor, so and she served in different places in the country. So she's.
Well, you know that's special because you know me say
You know,
I've been here for
it's-
8 years. I'm not learning Yoruba.
Yeah.
I'm just small.
Yeah.
My mom, anywhere
So-
she travels.
So even now I'm just like, you
That's
know
what I'm
what?
thinking
You
is
live here.
good.
Yeah.
Learn the
So
language.
Mumsy speaks Igbo, Hausa,
Incredible.
Yoruba,
That's so cool.
Fulani, dialects of people's village languages. I'm like, what's so you
Yeah,
just you can't make mistake. I enter market with this woman. Just be like, my
Never.
God,
She will just
my
expose you.
God. She'll be talking to everybody.
Yeah.
I bet she
Let's
gets
go.
bargains, right?
She does. She does. What? All the guys in our area, all the northerners, their wives, they come to like.
Just
She's
have
the person that has all the gist of what's
Man.
happening.
We don't have any break till the end of the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a good thing.
8:40.
No, get rid of that. This is not in there. Actually, hang on, we do. They just put it in the wrong place. See, they put it as 45.
Which one?
See,
Oh, this one, eh?
Yeah.
So I should lift it
Just
up?
open it. Let's see. No, don't move it. Just open it. And that's fine. So just move your outro to the bottom.
Okay.
So you just rearrange
So
it.
after, okay. That's fine.
Yeah. And then put rubies at the
Okay.
top. There you go. And get rid of torpedo and the timeliner, the exact marker.
Yeah.
Actually, no, leave that marker
So
and get rid
then-
of the 45 marker.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah?
get rid of the marker. Yeah.
Okay, so not to play that
Yeah.
before, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. That's it.
This
Studio.
is Ruby Gyang, and you are listening to Smooth.
Oh, I love this part. Yeah! Studio's live. Oh, that always
of us-
gets me every time.
Feeling like singers in the studio.
Yeah, by the time I was like, put his hand in the air, like, no, like,
You need to see me.
You are listening to the Grapevine on Smooth 98.1. It is brought to you by Verve.
Yep.
And joining Valentine and myself in the
Folu.
studio, we've got a special guest, Ruby Gyang. She's with us.
yeah.
We've also got James Man in the corner. No, Jenny, it is the Superman blue, for real, for real.
Okay, that's cool.
So we were listening to brand new music from Ruby. She got 2 songs out, Har ABADA and Crushing
Yes.
as well. And there is going to be a live event coming up this weekend.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, it's all live. It's a quarterly event that I put out, and basically just features the best of alternative music artists. In this setup, I have Aramide, Isaac Gerald, Kaline, Jades,
Whoa.
and Isaac, the K-Man, myself. I hold that finally I'm able to have this platform.
So I experienced the last one, and it was very mind blowing.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort your band puts in to get it ready and the sound make the possible.
Oh yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
We just hope to give people a good experience every single time. That's really what it's about. So yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We do have more new music to get to in just a second, but we also have more messages coming through. Dalvin from Maryland says, "Good morning, guys. I was thinking about Ruby this morning, and now she's in the studio with you. This is so amazing." The corn of Har ABADA reminds me of All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and Czar. I'm a huge Ruby fan, so please keep up the good work, girl.
Thank you.
Okay, Matthias Godwin, aka MJ from Ikoyi Waters High. Tell Ruby I love her with her song.
Love you too, Matthias.
MJ, we see you. And we've got Ali from Apapa who says, honestly, Valentine, that part. He says Ruby is a force on her own. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to all of us that can sing.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Tell them.
See?
Listen.
This is on record, Lagos.
Some people sing, others make the joyful noise. It's all good.
Okay,
It's all
okay,
right,
joyful
trust
noise,
me.
Val.
The couple ones are quiet though.
Yeah, whatever.
Still, Black Girls taught us that. We've got to go listen to the more new music. This time it's from Nissi, and Nissi we hear periodically, and she's been impressive actually with things she's put out recently. So let's see what you think of this new one. It's called Undercover.
Okay, so studio.
All right, there she is, UK-based artist, Nigerian singer, though Nissi. It's her latest single. It's called Undercover, and she's got a forthcoming EP that's titled The Virus. So I'm curious, actually, Ruby, since you're here, what do you think of Nissi's?
I like her
track?
tone is unique.
Yeah.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the bounce. It's very, very, very now.
Mm.
Very fresh and hip. So dope.
All right,
I'm sure it to do well.
all right,
James?
James.
Yeah, I mean, she said it. Very energetic from the start, I mean, the beat doesn't sound original. Those samples, the whole bricks and lace.
Yeah,
clap,
brick and lace, yeah.
We live in a sample world, right?
Yeah, but it's also
It's Burner
Boy's
is younger.
I know. You see,
Oh,
I avoided saying that at the
Yeah.
intro because I didn't want to color how people were gonna think of the music.
Oh yeah. I mean, for those of us that have been, sort of following her music
Yeah.
in
Yes.
beats, I
She's-
just know that
she's
I'm
really
not
good.
surprised.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She is really
She
good.
has
I'd
it.
definitely be interested in hearing the EP and what it sounds like.
There
Exactly.
you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. So yes, Nissi doing her thing. Excellent stuff. Let's go on now to talk about entertainment stories. And boy, oh boy, we're hitting stories for you today, this morning. Our first story is actually about which is really interesting. So she's been replying trolls who hate calling her out on the controversial nun photo shoot where you see her smoking, you see another one with a bit of side flesh showing in there, and a lot of people went haywire on. Curious, guys, what do you think about it when you saw it, and what do you think about comments and reactions to Shireen's habits? You didn't have to. You could have worn a hijab if you really wanted to be bold.
Oh,
And
see,
cause-
it wouldn't have changed anything.
Again, this is what I'm saying. I'm just, but you
yes.
wouldn't do that. First of all, not because it's not even your religion, first of all, to mess around with, but even if it was, you wouldn't, because you know that is under no circumstances acceptable or tolerated. I think the problem is that sometimes people feel, and maybe rightfully so, who knows, that Christianity has a certain level of tolerance.
Yeah.
That people shout, they're gonna be okay.
Which is
You know
which
what?
is why
I'm with
yeah.
Folu on this one.
Yeah.
Like she said, go and wear hijab now. Try that. Do you know that they'll be burning churches in the north? Like it's no joke.
Yeah.
Which is why Fowls got that backlash
Yeah.
from the video. This is
Yeah.
Nigeria based on those.
The
stories
ladies.
that-
On a personal note, if I were to talk about it personally, it didn't particularly stress me out because the first ones I saw with her smoking, I grew up with priests who smoked, so I understood very early that it's the personal habit. They wouldn't do it in public.
It was. Check your phone.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So when I saw it, I was like, okay, bro. I think he went too far. Even if, because the suspicions were there, people about see nothing is real until you can prove it, right? But going, it's like my brother. But I personally, I mean, even with
Lagos.
no, because of names, yeah.
Leave her
After I
alone.
wrote-
She's on her glow up doing her.
Okay, something
More power to you, mama.
something I picked from that is appeals to younger men.
Yes,
Or younger men
Absolutely.
appeal to her.
both ways. I mean,
Oh,
have you
sorry.
seen her
Okay, it's
recent?
vice
She looks
versa.
incredible.
It's
Alright.
both ways.
Tiwa is giving, and I think that even now, present day Nigeria, younger men are really they're open about liking hot older
Yeah.
women. They're not denying
Asian
it.
number
Alright.
a number shot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Younger
so-
men,
Yes.
shoot your shot. We'll be back after this break.
Oh
my God.
Oh, come on, the
This
same
guy
man.
annoys me. See Billz.
Yeah, come on, saying.
Annoys
Wizkid is my brother. You can't do
It's
that
a
to
lot
me. You
of
can't do it
time.
dirty.
You want to come to Friday? Where to call my friends? I'm gonna jump. It's just so messy.
Now Wizkid's gonna be because we just go and tell someone to tell her like, yo, and then CB's heads. That blood gas. You get
Messy,
it.
bro.
Oh my gosh.
That was so unnecessary, man.
Very.
Opening the doors you want.
So messy.
Verve, the rewarding way to make payments. What keeps you going when everything that should be a stepping stone becomes a stumbling block? What keeps you going is Verve. Verve in your mind helps you understand that every stumbling block is actually a stepping stone. Verve in your vision helps you see nothing but possibilities. And Verve in your hand,
Okay.
well, let's just say that's how you get
Pretty much
rewarded
back
for
in.
not giving up. So, no matter what you're into, Verve is key to opening the doors you want. So, have you got Verve?
Studio, mics are up.
The rewarding way to make payments.
I am Tiwa Iwatch, and you are listening to the Smooth Breakfast with Folu and Valentine.
Welcome back into the Grapevine. It is brought to you by Verve. Now, just before the break, we were talking about a story that dealt with Wizkid. So let's just keep talking about Wizzy, shall we? Starboy shining bright. But speaking of people also expressing themselves on social media and on Twitter, he had tweeted, and we spoke about it on Tuesday, about building schools. He has since deleted that tweet. Of course, we do know that his ex had put up also a tweet, not commenting on his name, but saying, your faith before he starts building schools for the masses, he should pay his school fees. Yeah, so just, I hope that you heard the message
And the day after school
and
resumed.
is acting appropriately.
I deleted it.
So let's just
I
hope
didn't
that
even
he's
need
doing
to
the
I mean,
needful.
so it won't be on record. Somebody will now flash back tomorrow. You know how
No, but there are
investigators-
screenshots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
investigators
No,
will
we
now
have
dig
it.
up.
We already have it.
That's
Wow, guys.
We have it here.
Is it on his
Wow.
history?
Okay.
No.
It doesn't matter. He said it. He tweeted it.
You tell it. We can go, Twitter can put it up.
What if he writes a song tomorrow and he puts that, adds that to the lyrics and tells you that that was actually part of the lyric or to the new song? That he
No,
was
but
trying to
No.
promote?
you know what I think?
it wasn't.
You know what I think?
What?
I think it had to do with his deal with Nike.
Yeah.
With the whole deal, and then so he just wanted to give us a sense of support me, buy this thing,
Yeah.
and let's make something great for Africa.
What?
And then he deleted the tweet. And
No, but he
died.
put that out after he sold out. It was after he'd sold out that he tweeted.
Are you sure that he tweeted
He sold-
that?
Yes,
because
he
he
sold out
sold out
because he sold out
3
in 10
minutes.
in 10 minutes.
10.
10 minutes
Oh,
he
I
sold
heard
out.
3.
10
10
minutes,
minutes,
okay.
yes. After he sold out, he tweeted because he was feeling very generous, and I understand that you're in this great space, you're doing well, everything is working out. I want to help everyone. I want to do this, and that's not a problem, bro. Please help people. But charity begins at home. And I think that was the point of the conversation we had on Tuesday, and the point of the tweet that was put out by the mother. Because you can't be out there saying you want to have a school in every single African country, but you've got 3 children, right? And you've got school fees to address for your children, and you haven't done basic things like that.
Let me tell you,
It just seems a little
people that
confusing.
talk a lot actually do less. Shout out. See, let me just say it here. I mean,
My chest.
what's his name?
We'll
Mr.
get
Izzy. Mr. Izzy, go
Mm.
to what's the state? I think it's Oshun or the state. You can't. I mean, you can count the number of boreholes that he's done there. He's not about it. I mean, he was inside that project last year.
Yeah.
I only saw it on his Snapchat. I knew, guys, in this village, what's he doing here? And then after a while, those things that I'm not trying to compare. I'm just saying
just
that don't
pointing
talk too
out.
much.
Yeah.
Just
Let your work
do
speak for
the
you.
work, man, and leave the
No need
tweets.
for absolutely, and even for his work, think about it. A lot of the stuff that he's accomplished in his life, he hasn't really spoken about until
Yeah.
it's happened.
Yeah, you know.
But let's move on. Speaking about talking about things on social media, Kelly Hansome says that he thinks the reason a number of celebrities are falling into depression is because of fake lifestyles. A lot of people attributing fake lifestyles to what's going on social media, how people feel, etc., etc., etc. Two things. One, is it just celebrities? Because I really do not
Nope.
believe that it is. I
Nope.
think the modern age that we're living in is taking a toll on everybody across the spectrum. But your thoughts on Kelly Hansome's statements?
It's not. I don't totally. I mean, I don't even agree. There's not even a 50-50 chance. And there are great big names. There's Paris Hilton. There, the what's it called? A lot of I can't start counting. There's so many successful artists who are not particularly living that fake life that still get depressed. Michael Jackson was not, I don't showing off doing what suffering from. No, but
He was just trying
they
to
had
live his
this-
life, but they don't
Yeah,
really care
they don't-
about us.
Do you know what it means for you to be so popular that you can't even just the good life, the simple life that you really enjoy before you can't even? Those things can actually depress you.
Yeah.
I'm recording you on your balcony, your personal balcony.
I mean, so it's not about living a fake life and Kelly Hanson should not be talking.
Wow, guys. There's something called situational depression.
Yeah.
Basically, that happens when you maybe experience great loss or stuff haven't worked out for you. And I think a lot of artists can definitely fall because when you're not popping,
Oh,
when
that
you're
one too.
working, and I definitely for between 2013 and 2016, I was grinding and nothing was happening.
Yeah.
I was depressed. I didn't know though.
Yeah.
I didn't. And that's the thing. We here mental health is just now that it's kind of like people are more
Becoming-
aware.
yes.
But then it was later that someone told me. I went to see my doctor and he prescribed me some pills. So I went to the pharmacy to collect them, and the guy was like, "Auntie, is it for?" I said, "I'm on. I still my name." I said, "Okay." So I collected it. Then I called the doctor. I was like, "See the reaction?" I said, "Yeah, I gave anti-depression pills."
Wow.
I didn't know. Do you understand? So a lot of people are actually going through. I'm not talking about clinical depression.
Which is
That's
a
serious.
long-term.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the ones
recurring-
where you're just so, and then we don't have the tools. People don't know the tools to deal with it. For me, I realized that, you know what, if this is your lifetime goal, just work and go.
Yeah.
When it comes, whatever it is that is the blow or whatever, do you understand? They will happen, but just keep
Enjoy the
going.
process.
Just enjoy the process.
Enjoy the process.
Relax. Do you understand? That's what I just started doing. So, and I want like sometimes it comes though.
Yes.
You have like, no, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
It's music. It's not death or
Mm.
life. It's
I
not
love
that
that.
serious.
I love that.
I get depressed a lot.
Yeah.
I look at my account sometimes and I'm
Yeah.
depressed.
Do you get
serious.
walk, nothing, So yeah.
It seems to me like celebrity life, the circle around you as an individual, as a celebrity, closes much more when the attention is actually increased on you.
Oh yeah.
It seems like your circle of close-knit friends actually, just reduces. You have less people to
Yeah.
confide in
Yeah.
and talk to, and people comparing themselves with others' success puts us on the individual.
Absolutely. And our work is on social media. There's no, you can't say I'm gonna turn off my phone for a week. Are you
Yeah.
okay? Do you understand? So it's the pressure is so high.
Yeah.
So imagine what Wizkid is going through.
Absolutely.
Imagine what Rihanna,
Absolutely.
Beyonce, imagine
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
the higher up it
Listen.
goes. Michael Jackson, like you
Yeah.
mentioned.
It goes everywhere.
So I feel like, we definitely, people talking about it is great, but then knowing where to get help is very key as well. So yeah.
Okay. We've got messages coming through. Michael says, Ruby, how many times did I call you? What juju do you use to channel these great hits every time?
Michael.
Keep it up, girl. He says. While Salam from Krefeld says, love her so much. I bought her album after the first Smooth FM interview as she
wow.
promised to tour Europe the last time. I'm still waiting
I'm
on
coming
that.
soon. I'm
It's in the
coming.
works.
Salam says.
Zook from Yaba says the Nissi twerk at the gym.
That's a fantastic
Zook,
idea on a treadmill.
You know,
because,
twerk is an official dance.
It's
you will
workout.
you will fall and hit your face on the
You will
treadmill.
No,
not.
you won't.
It's for-
Wow, haven't you
it's
for
seen
the-
one of those dance workouts on tread? Oh, because you are just joining treadmill gang. He doesn't know. He
That's
doesn't
not the
know.
level.
Not
There's
just.
levels to this.
Levels.
I
bro.
will not be.
Nobody,
Levels.
Valentine cannot even understand what twerking.
I would not
You
twerk on the wait.
Okay.
I wouldn't even twerk on a flat
God.
surface.
Just
I'll twerk on-
checking.
Do we have the politician that was giving us? Who saw that one?
No, we don't have that today. And she always says, "I don't have it now. Clothes now. Tailor this so it's true.
Dress
Even-
not dress.
Yes, even I mean, hijab too. Now tailor so
Try it.
Pop outfits now tailor so but still,
The
Respect
symbol
yourself.
is this, yeah.
Police uniform. I just clothes. Wear
Thank
them
you.
outside.
Camouflage.
It's
Sailor.
only fabric.
Hey,
It's only print
Then
pattern.
wait and go out.
Wait and walk on Lekekpe.
No, I got somewhere. And I was wearing the camo. I saw them outside. I didn't come outside. I sat in the car
Of course.
for hours until they left.
I'm saying, smart man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Smart man.
Lagos, on that note, we've actually come to the end of the show.
Yes, we have.
Just that we are out of time. It has been very fun, Ruby. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
coming
me.
to talk with us.
It's always a good time.
It always is a good time. Please do make sure you catch her live. Don't say we didn't tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Ruby, people are asking where is the live performance?
It
taking
is
place?
at the backyard, number 4 Musa Yaradua Street, off of Kofa Bayami. We start at 8. We're there from 8 p.m. to midnight. Oh, I didn't mention, afterward we have a rave because people like to hang out after the party because it's such a vibe, you know. So stay behind, just come through whatever time you come. Whether you miss the show, there's the party afterward. Come through and let's enjoy some
When
dope
exactly?
music. 8 p.m.
On Saturday.
Saturday, that's the 15th.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And we're done with the Grapevine. Thank you very much, everyone. Keep listening though, because Smooth Breakfast continues with Valentine.
And Folu.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thank you, Ruby.